How we doing, guys? Once again, it is time for the rounds. This, of course, is the craft review segment of the Brewed There Drank That family. My name, as you know, is Glenn, and today it is my absolute duty, nay, my pleasure, to bring to you the Stone 15th Anniversary Escondidian Black IPA. Absolute behemoth of a beer at 10.8% alcohol by volume. But as you should know, Stone is not merely attempting to lure you in with higher gravities. They've always made a point of focusing on flavor profiles of merit, really. Really well done. Probably don't see this around too much. I sat on it for a little while. And for those of you who are saying, well, we had our Escondidian reviews out maybe a month to 2 months ago. What happened, Glenn? Last time I drank this was for my dog's funeral. Okay? Funny, isn't it? Yeah. Dark as night. And the head is ridiculously dark as well. You don't see too many heads that come out this dark. Very deep, muddy brown. It's pretty ridiculous when the head of your beer is as dark as Guinness, and then the body of your beer is that much darker. That being said, let's get off to it. The nose is malt dominated, and I say that, but I want you to know that lurking in the shadow, you do get kind of that piney, you get that piney hop character, and it's like just standing behind the malt, like waiting to punch you in the face, you know, like you're gonna look around the corner and just, so bear that in mind. Dark roast malts, and with that pine lingering in the background, you could almost mistake it as woodsy. But this is not a barrel-aged beer, so don't get it twisted. Again, black as night, and no color highlights, no hints of... No, just black. Black. And the head, as you can see, extremely well-structured, very tight, compact effervescence at the top here. Should be really well done. Yeah, that's pretty nuts. Very potent, very stout. If you're not into more extreme styles of beer, barley wines, these kinds of things, you need to pass by this one. Just let it go. You're not going to get it. You're not going to understand it. You're going to wonder why somebody poured you a glass of motor oil. But absolutely delightful. Fantastic. Roasty, resinous. What's crazy is that for as much of the malt as you smelled on the nose, the hops are very dominant, in my opinion. You do get those dark roast notes, and they don't thin out or go anywhere. This is a fully paired beer, but the hops are, needless to say, pronounced. This is a beer that you could honestly eat with a spoon. And that's fantastic and wonderful. And if you don't think so, change the channel right now. I don't want you watching anymore. Go ahead. You can do it. It's fine. Definitely a behemoth of a beer. The friends of mine that I split this with at the wake were, needless to say, not able to power through it. As well as I was. In fact, they finished one glass to me having finished almost 4. But not something you need to rush through either. The alcohol does present. In fact, I would say that alcohol characteristic lingers. Not that it presented hot. Like, it's not that warming kind of alcohol presence. But somehow the alcohol and the hops seem to linger with a coating on the tongue. Price point. I'm trying to remember. I think price point for this one was probably at about $7 or $8, if I remember right, which at that price point, phenomenal deal. Absolutely fantastic and definitely worth the money. The only beer that I can really point out that I've ever had that was anything like this was Sweetwater Goulash. Now, Sweetwater Goulash, I felt like, even though it had 14 different kinds of hops and is 167 IBUs, it seemed to play lighter than this. The malt is heavier in this. I feel like the hops are heavier in this. Really, really well done. Craig, man, you nailed it out of the house. This is freaking ridiculous. And if you guys wanted to produce this on a daily basis, I might be the first person in line to thank you kindly, sir. Here's to it, folks. It's been another edition of The Rounds. I hope you're doing what I'm doing. I will see you guys over our next pint. Have a good one.